We have farmers who have been able to completely change their lives. SAT is Sustainable Agriculture Tanzania, and it's a local non-governmental organization. We are based in Morogoro. We started work in 2009, first as a volunteer project, but in the end we turned out to be one of the most aspiring organizations in Tanzania that are doing work on organic agriculture. More than 70% of the Tanzanian population depends on agriculture for their livelihoods. So it's so important. Now the problem comes that you find there's little knowledge on practicing agriculture, especially agriculture that is sustainable and not doing more harm. So that is one challenge. And then another challenge is we see climatic changes and all the issues that come with it. There are all these risks and disasters with climate change. Now, how do people adapt to changing climatic conditions? How do we mitigate climate change? So this is all very knowledge intensive, and it is very important that stakeholders at all levels, farmers, government, also civil society, really take action and work together to devise methods in how to curb some of these problems. We have to have solutions which are sustainable, and that's where really SAT comes in, because with our model or our approach is that we train farmers so they get the knowledge on how to do agriculture, and not just how to do agriculture, but agriculture in a way that is friendly for the environment, in a way that ensures the health of the producer, but also the health of the consumer, in ways that it is fair in that if you employ someone to work for you, then this person has really good welfare, is well paid, as is required in organic principles and practices. And also, yes, the aspects of inclusion of women, men, youth, young women, and vulnerable groups, persons with disabilities. You see, this is the inclusion and not leaving anyone behind really in the process is very crucial. With the support of LED, in the Curriculum Implementation Support for Training Institutes project, which we abbreviate as SISTI, we are implementing this project in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture in Tanzania, and the aim of this project is to build the capacity of tutors in the agriculture training institutes, that they are better able to train the students who later on go to train farmers. So in this project, we're training trainers of people who go later on to train farmers in the communities, so they better have they have more knowledge on the subject matter. They have knowledge on facilitation skills. They have no knowledge and are more conscious on gender issues and how to have the smooth participation of women, also youth and other vulnerable groups in the community, so that they have inclusion. And when they plan their trainings, they really have an inclusive approach. We also train them on issues on environmental management, climate change, and also climate change risk assessments at community level and adaptation plans. So since at the end, it's over 9,000 people we expect who will graduate, and when they go and are scattered across the country in their respective locations, we believe if they're able to work with the communities and implement some of these trained practices, the communities will be in a better situation to adapt to climate change, but also to implement some climate adaptation practices. We'll be able to do farming in ways that are sustainable, but most important is the skill set that comes with this project. So it's the skills that are built, skills that are developed as a result of this project. And if one undergoes through the training and they graduate with skills. With this project, we have established practical learning sites in the agriculture training institutes. So they get to learn by doing, and when you learn something by doing, you get really the skills. So these young men and young women, when they graduate, they also have skills which they can use if they want to get self-employed, for example. When they graduate also, the employability aspect is higher for them, because the skills that they will have are what the market requires, and not like in the past where some things were outdated and somebody graduates but they don't have the skills that the market requires. So this also really helps to solve the unemployment problem. And in a way, with the curricular review and working at contributing or influencing the policy development, but also policy review in Tanzania. So policies that deal with youth, for example. So this project has contributed towards the review of the National Strategy for Youth Involvement in Agriculture. And currently we're part and parcel of the development of the National Ecological Organic Agriculture Strategy, which is very important, and it shows how important this project is in the country, but also how it contributes towards major policies and strategies in the country. And SAT, as an organization, we are currently chairing the Agriculture Skills Development Consortium in Tanzania. And in this consortium, we have several other organizations, but also ministries. And we really are able to provide feedback, to receive feedback and develop and also influence changes, especially when it comes to issues with youth or agriculture, organic agriculture, gender issues, environmental issues, which are our areas of core competence. So we're very glad, and this year this project was really very well featured also in the ministry. It was part of the minister's speech during the budget speech of the Ministry of Agriculture this year in the end of May. And for me and for us at SAT, it was very important, and it was the first time that really SAT was featured, and work that SAT is doing or is contributing to was featured at such a high level. And also we have received feedback and recognition from the government for this project, and our collaboration is very strong. There is a lot of work that still needs to be done on the agriculture training institutes, but we're very glad that the SISTI project has really paved the way and shown that once planning is done properly and stakeholders work together, and if resources are available, we really can make a significant difference in the teaching, learning environment in Tanzania. And yes, thanks to the support and collaboration of LED, that makes it very possible to work at such a high level, from the grassroots, but all the way to the policy and influencing the policy and strategies in Tanzania. To see also some of these changes over time, for example, to see the Uluguru Mountains with terraces and conserved soils, when you see trees growing and people not cutting them down and taking care of trees, when you see communities applying practices and owning these processes, it is a very rewarding feeling. But yes, again, it's really a lot of moments, and I'm very grateful that it has been quite a rewarding journey. And also, yes, it has come with also some recognition, and like we received the One World Award this year, and for us it shows we are on the track, on the right track, and we should keep on because we are going towards a destination that we're not yet there, but the destination that we're headed towards is the right destination.